vicariously through Jeremy. So today I will practice. So come as wonderful as he is. Road trips. That is how my family traveled in the 70s when I was a child. My parents, they never told us where we were going. And so my brother and I, until the week of vacation. I guess they were trying to build anticipation for us before the trip. Road trips from Maryland. We went to Wildwood, New Jersey. We went to Hershey, Pennsylvania, Williamsburg, Virginia, Niagara Falls, and Kissimmee, Florida. As a teenager, we spent a lot of time in timeshares. We have a timeshare in the Shenandoah Mountains in Virginia. We also spent a lot of time in the Poconos in Pennsylvania. It's beautiful there. At 16 years old, I made this must-visit list. I kept it for a very long time, later to find out it's called bucket list. I started taking flight with these road trips when I turned 20, in my 20s. I went to Europe when I was 22. I went to visit my German girlfriend. She was an au pair for my neighbor's kids that lived 2 doors down from me at the time. And this is when I knew I was bitten by the travel bug. I was still pretty young, so it was more like a nibble. I arrived at the Baltimore airport 2 hours early, just like they said to do. I was there. It's an 8-hour flight. So take off. I get to Frankfurt, Germany, and guess what? We're late. We're circling, and we're circling. And guess what? You guessed it. The pilot tells us that we run out of fuel. So yes, it happened. We had to go up to Cologne, Germany, land, refuel, take off again, go back to Frankfurt, and circle the airport. And I was concerned. I was thinking at that time we were going to run out of fuel again. But no, we finally landed. We landed, and that's when I realized I didn't know that my ears weren't going to have a conversation with my brain. The sounds I didn't understand. And then I realized I didn't know that my eyes weren't communicating with my brain. Now I can't read. I had to figure it out. But this was the first time I'm traveling without my family. It's just me. What I did next, I went to the meeting place. There's a meeting place at Frankfurt Airport. My girlfriend was not there. Imagine that, after 14 plus hours, she's not there. I'm by myself. That adventure is a story I'll have to tell you guys another day. Now, my childhood road trips in my 20s, my childhood road trips as a child took the flight in my 20s, and then as I went into my 30s, that's when I took to the seas. I enjoy traveling with cruises. I get to see the different cultures of all the different islands, and as a matter of fact, I'm going on a cruise next Saturday. I'm going on a cruise. I'm looking forward to that with my family and friends. We still travel together to this day. I didn't know what I didn't know. What I can tell you is that all this traveling and these road trips and trip to Europe made me realize I could do anything. I discovered that what patience really means, especially on the flight, especially on the plane. The adults were really acting like children, and I was the young one, and I was the calm one. I had my CD Walkman on, and I was happy. I was listening to music. They were the ones that were yelling at the flight attendants and that type of thing, but I was calm. But I learned patience, and I also learned what it means to open up to new ideas. I learned how dreams are goals that become reality. I feel like I grew up on that trip. It solidified who I was and what my goals were going to be. Now, I did have my career goals, but I knew that whatever career I had, that money was going towards traveling. What other countries could I visit? Where else could I learn to adapt my ears and my eyes to new things? Well, I visited 8 out of the 10 places on my list so far. Been to California, been to Antigua, been to the French Madeira, been to Paris, Germany, Amsterdam, Virgin Islands, and Hawaii. The two places that I did not make, Fiji and Iceland, they still nibble at me from time to time. That built up anticipation that my parents has helped me segue into the travel style that I've been using over the years. Now, I do know where I'm going a year ahead of time, but I still have that anticipation, even though I know where I'm going at times to get excited about it. Now that I've recently married, my husband and I, we're going to make a new list together. I'm very excited about that. I can't wait. This time, I do know that I do know. Or do I? Toast myself.
Excellent icebreaker. Yeah. How many of us have never been to Germany?